So what is up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kanan here again. Today I have a very interesting video. As you can see from the title, I shot for a brand and it turns out the owners were quite racist. So I don't know if they claim to be racist now, obviously they deny it, but like there's some interesting tweets that I'm going to read through and like react to on camera for you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen it or like heard about it, but yeah, we're going to get straight into it. So I'm going to go through the story behind like the shoot, how it was on the day, and then like show you what I've just kind of seen over the last few days on Twitter and stuff. So yes, this is a super interesting video, and it'll kind of give insight to what it's like to be, you know, in the industry, and like what kind of surprises and stuff that you just wouldn't ever have to go through if you were not. It does make you feel like, ugh, half these people that book me, they clearly are using me because this is what you thought a matter of years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll see, we'll get straight into it. So thank you guys for watching, make sure to leave a like before the video starts, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so guys, just know from the model's point of view in these kind of situations, the model is usually completely innocent, unless they're absolutely endorsing it and out there online defending the person who's getting cancelled or dragged. They're most likely innocent, and in this case with me as well. It happened to my ex a couple of times with her shoot. She was the topic of a lot of like controversial things because she had modeled for brands that had actually stolen from black creators, in fact. So it would be like her face on the front of a completely stolen design. So it's just tough to see so many people like having problems with what you're wearing, and like you had nothing to do with you. You were just doing your job, but like, yeah, it happens. So what happened with me was I was just, you know, called up. Oh, you're shooting for Connor Swift's brand. This guy, you're shooting for Connor Swift's brand. It's his first shoot for his new brand. Blah blah blah. So then I then found out, like I then like looked at who Connor Swift was to find out who he was. So found out he was an influencer, didn't know anything about him beforehand. I posted a video like on my story that I was shooting with them, and then some people commenting like, oh my god, you're shooting with Ellie Darby, like for her brand, and you're with her baby, like that's so cute. So I was like, okay, this girl must be like quite famous, maybe she's got like a big YouTube following, because someone I know was like, oh my god, yeah, you're shooting with Ellie Darby. I was like, who is that? They told me she does YouTube, they told me she's quite big, and I was like, okay, nice, well done to her. Because obviously, you know, you all know I'm not that consistent on YouTube, but she's doing her thing, I respected it. I said, okay, cool. She's in her Birkin. So cool, the vibes on the shoot. The vibes on the shoot weren't bad. They weren't bad. They didn't say anything outlandish on the shoot. But like, I just thought it was one of those shoots where I always have this gut feeling when I can kind of feel that I've been booked here today because like they just needed a black guy. Like, at times you just get that feeling, and like, trust me, I know people who like me because they like me. I know when a black person books me, the energy they have, because they're like, oh my god, I've seen your look, you're looking so good. It's not, oh my god, yeah, he's here, the black guy's here. When I came there, I don't know, I didn't really get the vibe that anyone was like that, like, oh yeah, the beautiful model's here. It was just kind of like, hey, you're right. So I was like, probably just needed a black guy. I was shooting with my friend from my agency, Brandon, pretty chill guy, but yeah, he's like, he's actually mixed, so he's part black, but you know, I don't know, I saw the energy towards him. Like as soon as he came in, she stopped doing my makeup to do the makeup artist. I was like, yeah, I see these things a lot, and like, it's sad, but I'm used to it, so I don't really bring it up to my agency. I don't really mention it on YouTube, I don't mention it anywhere. It doesn't even make my private story. I'm just like, ugh, whatever, like, let me get my money, let me get paid, right? So I just noticed like the little micro things, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's probably because they just needed me as a dark skinned guy, and then their main model. Obviously, it's a bit sour now knowing why they needed me. It seems like I was a bit of a cover-up. Disclaimer, this is not a video of me trying to build a platform for you to hate on them or anything like that. This is me simply reacting to the situation and showing you what like it's like from my side of things, and also showing you that I don't support anything that they said, by the way, because the list of the things that those tweets covered is crazy. I mean, the tweets went from racism to homophobia to transphobia to animal abuse or animal hate, fat phobia, if I said that already, bus driver phobia. Oof, I don't know, guys. The list is stocky. But anyway, again, I don't endorse any of that. But my YouTube audience is mainly black people. I know that for sure. So like, I'm not gonna be here and like sugarcoating the things. Like, we all know what we think of these kind of things and these tweets, and like what we think of these kind of people that say these things. So then yeah, we spoke about like normal stuff. I met the woman Ellie. Bro, she seemed super nice, bro. I was like, yo, they're a proper nice couple. After a while, after like I warmed up to them and stuff, and like I did my thing of being like quite a social guy and whatnot, we ended up like having a really cool day. The music was going, playing Drake, just vibing. They were like telling me my shots look good after a while and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, this is nice, this is nice. she was like explaining to me about they have dogs, and I was like, oh yeah, I have a cat. He's actually walking over right now. Come here, buddy. So as you guys know, you already know Diego. Come here. But this is something that doesn't sit well with me, especially because I have a cat. As you guys know, this is my world, my rock, my son, also my brother, my everything, right? See, I was just telling her about the fact that I have a cat, and I showed her some photos, and everyone on the set was like, oh yeah, cute, whatever. And yeah, just remember that I showed her I have a cat and stuff. So yeah, I think that was a shoot. We wrapped, like I followed the guy on Instagram, and then yeah, I was asking her about YouTube stuff and all that shit, but cool. The shots came out, he gave me a free tracksuit. I really like the tracksuit, I wear it quite often. I hadn't even had a chance to look on the website yet, but I just like saw the Instagram posts, I was all on the Instagram, like coming soon type stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool, this is pretty cool. Okay, so one day on Instagram I got a message saying, I see you worked with Connor Swift's brand, and just thought I would message you in case you weren't aware of his and Ellie's racist, disgusting tweets resurfacing, because I'm sure you wouldn't want to work / be associated with the brand now. So that person was definitely just looking out for me, like, you know, genuine concern and stuff like that. But I kind of like, I get a lot of DMs, not gonna lie, so I was like kind of scrolling through. I saw, oh, you worked with these people, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. So I didn't have time. I think I was out when I was reading it, so I didn't have time. So then the thoughts resurfaced when I got another DM saying, what do you think about Connor Swift? And I was like, oh yeah, that thing. What, is he racist? What happened? So I instantly thought to myself, okay, I've got to check Twitter now. Because like, okay, if these guys just got exposed as massive racists, of course I'd want to see like what actually went on. So I went on Twitter and searched Connor's name, and then searched Ellie's name and racist, and my word, no, I don't know what's the word to describe it. Okay, I don't know, like, Ellie, I'm gonna be real with you, if you're watching this, it was great meeting you, you seem like a lovely woman. I don't know what happened like 10 years ago or 6 years ago or whatever, whenever they were, that had you feeling that way about Polish people. But it's just not, there's no justification. Like, I really like, because people are nice and because I'm really sympathetic, I want to be like, oh yeah, like, people change, but they, like that, there's no changing, there's no, oh, I changed from this. Like, it was too much, it's okay, let's go through the tweets, guys, let me not hold you back anymore. I don't know if this light's too bright, guys, I'm gonna turn it down a tiny bit. Is this better? I don't know, this might be better, feels more comfortable for my eyes. Anyway, okay, cool. So guys, I'm gonna start off with like tweets from the guy, because it was his brand that I modeled for, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the pictures that we did, but like, this is the kind of stuff we were doing, and like, as you can see, I'm quite clearly on the website. So yeah, there's no escaping that. People knew it was me. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to not be associated with it when it's like your face all over what makes him money. You know what I'm saying? At Connor Swift 123, the first tweet I saw said, "Looked like a black man after work. Through all the dust I collected. Hashtag still looked hot." In 2012. So I guess maybe because of all the dust he got on his face at work, he looked a bit black. However, according to the hashtag, he still managed to look good looking. It's crazy because you then one day went on to book a black man to model for your brand. But okay. And then in this screenshot, he just adds his friend and just blurts out the N-word. Like, N-I-G-G-A, full, like, ring mean. So the next one, nigga smashed him up, huge uppercut this. I think he may be talking about boxing or something. But he was clearly, you know, comfortable with the N-word a couple years ago. Those are like the only two real shocking tweets I saw from him. I thought, oh, okay, he said the N-word when he was younger, which is long. Like, you said the N-word, which is like kind of unforgivable for for most people, including me. So I was like, okay, if that's in your vocabulary, yeah, you're messed up for that. And then the whole black man thing, like, what, so you don't think black people are good looking because you still looked hot even though you look like a black man after work, but you then booked me. So how am I supposed to feel? Like, I do feel used. But then I then scrolled like 2 seconds later and saw Ellie's tweets. This is where my jaw dropped like it's never dropped before. Again, I don't know what Ellie was on when she was younger. Again, guys, please don't send more hate to them. Okay, I'm not your parents. React how you will. Like, do what you will. I'm not the one telling you to send hate to them, innit?
Someone said it, innit, not me, innit. But I agree with that person as well, innit. But I was not the one that.
But I'm gonna react to it on my platform and tell you what my view on these things are, because At the end of the day, I told you guys I would at the end of the day, I told you guys I would share my modeling experiences with you, like my journey through these kind of things. So this is a definite experience I can, share with you guys. So yeah, just don't do too much, okay? Remember guys, be nice. Or is it be kind? What's the saying? Be nice. What's the new saying? Remember guys, be kind. So I hope the Polish twat driving my Okay, so I'm gonna search this on my phone now. Ellie Darby tweets. 28, wait, how much was that? 28,000 tweets in the last hour. So this has even gone more viral since I've seen it. F the police / Polish. So I hope the Polish twat driving my bus this morning, who nearly kicks me off, so she nearly got kicked off, because I didn't have my pass, crashes when he's dropped me at school. I don't know why she mentioned that he's Polish, but I guess he didn't really vibe with the fact that she didn't have a pass. Most bus drivers don't like that, but maybe the fact that he was Polish and didn't like her pass really rubbed her the wrong way. And then in the next tweet I saw, I don't know if I'm reading this correctly, I just hate Polish and Indians really.
That's gotta be racist. There's no way, I'm gonna just keep it real, there's no way that is like,
I don't know how to say, did she ever want to be famous? Maybe she never wanted to be famous at that time. Like maybe it was not even like a possibility for her. She didn't think she was gonna be famous, so like she was just saying what's on her mind. But then like obviously as you get more famous and you realize the bag comes from being loved across the world, having hundreds of thousands of people liking you. There's only a certain amount of people that would not be offended by what she's saying. So I don't know how famous she wanted to be when she was older, but that is a crazy statement. And like there's no like, oh I was angry in the moment guys and I maybe slipped in that word or I said that back. She said I just hate Polish people. Like there's no like discussion. And then she's white. Does she not think there'll be other white Polish girls that really like watch her YouTube, see this cute blonde woman doing her thing, having a baby with a dog and like her handsome big boyfriend? Like, do you not think Polish girls will also like that lifestyle and like appreciate her? I don't get how she hated Polish people so much. Why do foreign people follow me? I don't speak your grunts, meatheads. I'm foreign. My parents are foreign. Diego's foreign. I don't even know what to say. Okay, when was that? Okay, so this was 2011. I don't know, 2011, like, yeah, it's like 10 years ago. But how much can I really believe changed in 10 years to where you just suddenly stopped hating foreign people and didn't want any of us to follow you? Like, but it's just, I can't believe it, because she was so nice when I met her, like, so nice. So it's even actually kind of hurting me putting this on the internet, but who put it on the internet first? It's crazy. Okay, so then this clip that I wanted to play for you guys, okay? I'm gonna put it over the screen. There's a very key detail I want you to focus on. This clip was about 6 years ago and like 4 years after those tweets, right?
Hey, just be brave. Boys will love it, I swear to God. My weight section when I first joined the gym was just full of like smelly men who were so pumped, you know, they had these huge muscles, most of them were bold, most of them were foreign. And it was really hard to sort of get my...
But you can tell that there's still undertones in this video. So it's from her YouTube channel. It says like my fitness journey. So she's in university, you can tell she's in a university dorm, and she's kind of like going through like her fitness journey and whatnot. But obviously she started YouTube now, so she's probably aware that like she's worldwide now, like she's on this platform where everyone can watch her from any country. So I think she was a lot more careful and like filtered down the outright racism that she used to spit on Twitter. So yeah, but then however, that being the case, you can still hear the undertone. So if you noticed how she mentioned that she didn't really vibe or feel comfortable in that certain area of the gym because the people were old, bald, sweaty. I get how like maybe too many old guys, too many like sweaty guys make you feel uncomfortable. But see how she just kind of slipped in the foreign bit at the end? Like, why is that a push factor from a certain area of the gym? Like, that shows to me, if I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys, if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys and not try to filter it out because I feel bad for her because she's like, you know, she's in trouble and she was nice to me, if I'm gonna keep it a band with you guys, it just shows that she really hasn't changed the mentality like a couple years later after those tweets. Because the more famous she got on YouTube, the more she watered it down. Now she was on like nearly 700,000 subscribers. Of course, there's no racism anymore, because there's no way 700,000 people subscribe to you and they're all white, British, slim girls. The fat phobic tweets will come later, but they're not all just white, British, slim girls. Of course, there's going to be an Indian girl in there, a Polish girl in there, like other types of people in there. So yeah, I find it very hard to believe that, because the fact that she got more famous and her reach and her income came from being known in all these other places, her racism just coincidentally decreased at the same time. Feel me? That doesn't add up to me, guys. That seems a bit fugazi. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna keep it real with you guys. There's no point lying and trying to like defend her if it's just clearly bull. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can still definitely hear the undertones of how she thought of foreigners when she was in university. Bro, a lot of us are at that age right now of like 18 to 21. That university age, you're an adult. You're an adult. And you're still saying stuff like, oh yeah, there's a lot of foreigners. So, this, again, no excuse. Like, I just want to say, like, as much as you guys were nice to me and like you actually booked me for a shoot, and obviously I love my job and I love working, I appreciate the shoot, but I'm very disappointed. Like, this is stuff that you had to get checked on. Like, the fact that you thought that way deserves almost all the punishments that come with it. Like, there was no way you could just have said all that on the internet, thought that way, maybe still think that way, and just get away with it, kind of clean slate, you know, sell your clothes to people. Imagine you have orders from India. She's not gonna complain. If we're being honest, a lot of these guys are racist. Like, I got booked by their brand. Like, they booked me and literally signed a contract to pay me money to model their clothes. But they're also the same mouths that had said these things out loud. This is what she wrote on Twitter. What did she say in person? Like, it just kind of breaks your trust with white people, because like there was always that distrust. I went to a full white school. The things I heard, the way the kids spoke to me, I just thought, if you guys think like this, like, how'd you expect me to trust you like when I turn my back if I'm not there type stuff? But like, it's not that I have a problem with them, it's just that it is genuinely like trauma from trusting them and like hearing these things. Let's continue. This is where it gets to the train of Ellie's tweets, because Connor didn't tweet that much. Still not forgiven, he didn't tweet that much. But I really miss my laptop. Wish that effing charger from Hong Kong, HK, would hurry up. Come on, Chinks, you're upsetting me. That type of language, that's that very casual racism. Those people that like, even if you asked her in that moment, are you racist? She'd be like, nah, I'm not racist. But like, you wouldn't even know that she speaks like that in her house or on her Twitter. But if you met her in the street, she'd probably give you a little smile. A lot of people are fake like that in my school. Like, a lot of them are like that. How do you apologize for that? Guys, if that was you, what would you say? If it was me, I'll put my hands on my head and say, you caught me. I'll just go on my knees and wait for the handcuffs to come, because there's nothing you can do. When you're an influencer, when your whole brand is being a role model for people, like a public voice, but with that voice, what you really used to say before you had to be kind of nice. So like, cool, guys, I'll be real with you. What I put on the internet is not 100% of what I say. However, the 100% of what I say is not this bad. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just because we water down what we say, we all do. I promise you, every influencer is a bit like less brutal and honest about everything. Like, we're more quiet about certain views or like certain things that could be too political and stuff like that. But like, the fact that this is what she was thinking before she had to be an influencer, this is crazy. I swear it's always Black History Month. Do you have a problem with how much we celebrate our history? I don't get. Who did she like at that time? She guys, I don't know. Again, I'm not laughing at like what she's saying and stuff. I'm laughing at the situation. Like, you know, when situations are awkward, so you just laugh. But is it just me, or did she just not walk on Twitter and just anyone can catch her straight? She hopped on Twitter and just like everyone. She said, "Oh, smoke us." Hold on. The fact that there's people younger than what she would have been watching her. How are you supposed to excuse the fact that you hated them? Like, if there's literally a 15-year-old Polish girl watching you and she finds out at 18, at 17, you hated foreigners in the way you did. Like, what kind of excuse is I was young? They're younger, I'm young, and I still have never tweeted how much I hate a certain race, because it's not even about what you think anymore. It's just stupid. Like, it's just stupid at that age. Like, it is dumb, and I'm not trying to invalidate her apology, but literally, I'm invalidating her apology because it was wasp, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, it's not adequate. Like, the best thing to do, get a normal job. Like, if I'm gonna be real with it, like, I don't want to seem so horrible about it and seem like I'm just trying to be a catalyst to the hate. But I mean, you said things that offended me, other people. Your husband said things that have offended me too. Like, I don't get what kind of sympathy I really owe. If I'm gonna be honest, like, there's no sympathy I really owe. But like, even if it's sympathy or not, it's just plain right wrong. Like, some of that stuff is inexcusable. And the word inexcusable, I'm not using it lightly. I mean, it's not to be excused. Like, you shouldn't have got the platform if we knew that. I wouldn't have modeled for your brand if I saw that tweet. That tweet existed when I modeled for your brand. He was using the N-word on Twitter before I had modeled for his brand. Those kind of tweets that she was saying, when I was that age, people used to say those things to me, and I hated those people with my heart. I hated them for what they used to say to me, how they used to make me feel. And she would have literally been one of them. But I was in the same room, so when I was older, guys, this shit really does disappoint you. It just ruins your trust. And like, it's weird to say you don't trust the whole race. It's not because of anything racist or because I think they're lesser than me. I don't trust them because I don't know which one of them thinks I'm ugly because I'm black, or I'm dirty because I'm black, or I smell because I'm black. Like, you don't know. But the fact that you can find out like this, bro, who are you supposed to trust? In reality, who do you trust? Not everyone's an influencer. Some of these people aren't influencers, but they still have tweeted these things. But no one's looked because they're not famous. But some of these people do earn brands. Some of these people are low key and book me. I don't know what they said in the past, but that's the world when you're black, man. You actually don't know who is looking at you funny for some reason. Anyone else thinks CeeLo Green looks like a Malteser, comparing like black people to chocolate? It's just dumb. Okay, guys. So now we've arrived to the point of animal abuse. Oh, sorry, not animal abuse, but animal hate. I want my ugly cat to die. I'm more of a doggy woman. That scares me. I did show her pictures of my cat. She said he was cute. I think she was lying. Ugh, I really hate my pet cat. Go and get run over, Mog. I much prefer my pretty 4 Labrador retrievers to my ugly, spiteful mongrel cat. That bitch can go to the RSPCA. Even Diego is like, Diego's flinching up right now. Again, fucking hate my cat. It's kind of like energy towards cats as well. Again, anyone just spraying in the dark. She's just shooting up everywhere. Whether it's cats, Indians, bus drivers, fat people. Sorry, I haven't gotten to the fat people yet. She's spraying these bullets everywhere. Like, I don't get it. Give dirty looks to fat people. It makes them realize people hate them, so they lose weight, saving them from heart attacks. Quote from mom. I'm done with her tweets. Her tweets are too much. A general disclaimer for these white people who are racist to stop booking me, because I don't want to be the face of your brand and then I find out 2 weeks later that you attended Hitler's first conference and you were plotting with Gaddafi on how to. I don't want to be part of it. But if you've got a clean slate or at least a decent heart, you ain't have to have this like most spotless record. But like, you know, don't get me in trouble. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna let you read that. Like, pause it and read through that, and then I'm gonna like highlight some points. Okay, so she started off with Christmas and New Year. You know, everyone can agree Christmas is a time of family. I see what she did there. Nice start. I think she might have did English at school. So she says we decided to take some time to look at our socials. So I don't know if it was her on the screenshots that was searching the word Indian and the word nigger on Connor's Twitter and the word chinks and stuff like that. But apparently she decided to search through. But I don't believe that she decided. I think people were obviously showing that they had racist tweets and like posting them, and then obviously she got caught. She claimed she decided to look through them herself. So I don't know, maybe she was reflecting over her Christmas dinner and typed in the word chinks on her Instagram to see if she left this tweet posted or not. So apparently she was shocked, but like so shocked and surprised about how racist she was a few years ago, and she forgot that she hated Indian and Polish people really badly. Maybe all the money and like the influencing lifestyle and like the new car, new house, the dogs that she finally got instead of the cats and stuff like that. Maybe that stuff like, you know, distracted her and whatnot. But yeah. These comments are not a reflection of who either of us are as grown adults, nor who we were at the time they were made. Okay, so I think she's trying to take it back. I think she's trying to say like, I know I said those things, but that's not who I was. Like, I didn't mean it. I think that's what she's trying to say. So yeah, props to you, Ellie. Like, if you didn't mean it, you should have just said so. You know, I forgive you. And ashamed that our behaviour will have been hurtful to some of you who have supported our family for so long. We can only wish for your forgiveness. Have a great... Bro, did she say sorry? But she didn't say sorry. She said, oh, I feel bad that I was racist, and I was really surprised that I used to be racist. So I'm like, yeah, I feel bad that I hurt some of you lot, but forgive me, and then have a nice New Year's. Love Connor and Ellie. So this is Connor's apology as well. So I guess they did like a joint. You know when you buy your mom a Christmas gift, and then your brother's like, yeah, put my name on there as well, type thing. I think that's maybe what he did. Apology where she's also highlighted that the tweets in particular that she's upset about are over a decade ago. They went over a decade ago, and if you mean over a decade, you mean 2011, so a decade and 1 year. That's not enough to now make me forgive you and be like, oh, 10 years ago, nah, it's alright. Ellie, come on, like, if you're gonna do this whole social media influencer thing, you didn't even put your hood up, you didn't wear a black hoodie, you didn't say this isn't my usual setting, like, you didn't do it properly. On a serious note, what you need to do, like, is not really try and convince us that it was long enough ago for you to have changed, because the reality is, 1, we don't believe that. 2, globalization did not start in 2015. We'd been traveling. There'd been Indians in this country, and you, quote unquote, said you hate them. Like, saying I was a decade ago when you was in university. You're smart enough to finish A-level, but you're not smart enough to clock that an Indian has the same blood as you. Like, okay, so as you guys can see, this is the Instagram of the brand I modeled for. It's called Swift Store. That's 22.9K. So here I am, very much a black model, you know, modeling, just doing my job really, didn't know who they were. And then yeah, here's the comments. So the comments are saying, poor excuse for a man, scum, the usual. So I want to hide that one from the top, but cool. Marley Grace said, a black model, question mark? But you was calling us niggas in 2012. Racist, homophobic, fake losers. All this time, you and Ellie acted like you was for the people and lovely, but you're not, you're far from that. And your joint apology / statement was pathetic. And by the way, your son has a receding hairline. The kid's won, bro. Like, okay, I get they're racist, but no baby's born racist. So please, people, if you're going to hate them, don't bring the baby into it. Only wish the best for the baby. Because knowing the baby is raised by people who had these values when they were well into their adulthood and well into their teenage years, they had plenty of opportunities to meet Polish people, meet Indian people, meet black people, and not be racist. Like, not everyone those years was racist. They were though, like they were. This was not 1962 when they were 18 or 16. This was 2011, where social media was even a thing. Okay, so someone said, final call for you to produce a genuine apology. I understand, racist. Ooh, I really like that comment from the other day. And then someone added me, wonder if this male model will rethink working with this brand after the tweet. Rethink? I've thought, bro, I'm done. What the hell? Wonder if this male model will rethink working with this brand after these tweets which have surfaced today. Cool. That's that. Okay, so now we're on Ellie's brand, the Angel collection. I think her, like, I never watched her YouTube, but her thing was hate angels, like when she used to talk to her fans. Yeah, she just got normal posts, but the comments. So here we're on the top comments. The top comment says, there wasn't just one tweet. There were tweets after tweets of directed hate and racism. The thing is, it was very directed. It wasn't like she had racist undertones. It was super directed and obvious. As she said, I feel so upset as someone who has supported you both. The things said are inexcusable, and I mean that word when I say, like, I can't excuse it. They couldn't really message me and be like, sorry. And another thing, they haven't messaged me. Woo, that's a good point. This comment I've read like 4 times because it makes me so upset every time, but I'm gonna read it again. Hi Ellie, I know you probably won't read this message. I just want to say I was your biggest fan and I loved your vlogs and your cute family. I also spent loads of money on Angel collection. It really hurt me that you said you hated Polish people, and not just that, I'm talking about all the disgusting tweets. I am Polish, and I promise you I am a normal human being. I'm so disappointed in you, but you probably don't care what I think. You were so nice and kind in your vlogs. I had to unfollow you, and I won't buy anything from your collection. Also, I unsubscribed to you on YouTube. I wish you well, Ellie. This is why there's no excuse. This is a regular white girl. It's not about her being Polish or English or Scandinavian or from that side of the world. She's just a regular girl. And she probably saw a bit of herself in you. Like blonde hair, you know, white girl, cool, whatever. Like, maybe she was really inspired by her stuff. The fact that you had the mouth, just because you was a couple years younger, to say, I hate this, I hate that about Polish people, you're Polish, this, that. What makes you think you can then just get a platform after that and have people like her who are Polish supporting you, giving you money? She spent pounds on you, pounds that you probably spent on your dogs because you hate cats. Like, do you see the cycle? When you literally shot every single person on the table, why no one is left for the meal? Yeah. Okay, so this person referenced, I like people who bring up the fact that the years don't matter. Even if it was 10 years ago, at 16 you expect someone to know between right and wrong. It's clearly reflective of you as a person, as it was months of targeted discrimination and hate. Will not be supporting anymore. Someone says surprised you haven't turned off the comments. Shit, me too. I don't know how I'm reading these right now. The fact that they say it was a decade ago to make it appear excusable behaviour. Yes, so was Hitler's atrocities. Poor Rosa Parks on the bus in 1955. Fuck my life, it was 2011. Exactly. Everyone is educated about racism in school and hopefully at home, or maybe not. I genuinely think their parents did not raise them in any anti-racist way whatsoever. I think their parents really gave them the thick of the racism. I've done more than enough of looking through it. I don't even know what more to look at. Like, that's the whole situation, and that's how I tied into it. So that's why I felt like it's not just me looking for clout and like kind of like reacting to their stuff. Like, oh my god, look at these racist tweets. It's like I modeled for these guys. I was in the room with them the whole day. They were both there on the shoot with their cute little child. We took this little photo together. I'm gonna save you guys the whole speech about how I'm not perfect, but I'm just reacting to it. You should get it. If you don't get it, that's your problem. But you should understand that I was someone who was used by these kind of people to put out an image that they're very inclusive, that they do like black people and white people, like they'll mix us up on their brand. But really and truly, seeing what has been said by these very people shows true colours and shows that if you're a black person out there, it's tough. I don't even know what advice to say because I've already been on this earth for 20 years, but the things I've seen, and obviously our history, it's very hard to tell you to trust all white people. But what you can do is at least give them the benefit of the doubt. Guys, I'm not giving you advice. I have no clue. I modeled for them. I literally walked straight into it and they're racist. I don't know what to say. Sorry guys, thank you for watching the video. Super interesting to see this happened and kind of like share it with you guys, give you an insight to what happens when you might just walk into the wrong shoot one day. It's not in my control. Just be careful, I guess. Okay, look guys, be careful. If you're Polish, if you're black, if you're white, black, whatever, this goes for people who might secretly be racist, people who might secretly be jealous, people who might be secretly anything. Just tread carefully in this life because you do not know. When they say you never know someone, you really never know someone. Because like, if you asked me a week ago, what do you think of Eddie Darby? I would be like, oh yeah, she's super nice. I would have said so many nice things. But now, bro, I don't know how much is real. I don't know how much of that was genuinely her. Maybe she felt comfortable falling into that after she'd become famous, but like, really and truly, the her that she grew up with, the her that she knows best, said those things. I don't think I'm ever going to sit here and say I understand and I forgive, because I would be completely lying. And I'm not here to do that. Especially when there's people watching me who are offended by that, by what she said. I'm not going to come here and be a racist sympathizer. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. I'm really going to be honest, and on my platform, I'm being a lot more honest and open and sharing everything with you guys. Not Ellie everything, but like a lot of things. But yeah, I'm really going to be honest with you guys. That's how I modeled for a racist brand. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Stay safe out there. Be careful who you're around, because you don't know what you might do that might just bite you in the ass later. Super thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Tell me your opinion on the situation. If you come at me saying, why did you react to it? You're going to make people hate them. If people hate them, so be it. That's not my fault. They put it on the internet. 2, suck your mum. 3, just leave it out, please. So yeah, let's talk in the comments. I'll be reading the comments. You know, I'm always in there. So yeah, I'll read every comment. We'll kind of have discussions about it, and yeah, let's just talk in it. But thank you guys for watching. Peace, love. It's been your boy Kanan, Big K, and yeah, bye.
I am ashamed. I am disgusted in myself. There is not one person on this planet that hates me more than I do right now.
Oh no! There's a couple Polish girls. There's a couple Indians that like you. I don't know about that, Ellie. Go off, girl. Go off, sis.
That younger version of myself has let down everybody in my entire life. My family, my son,
Whew.
my friends.
Let's talk about the son. They was coming for his hairline, bro. Like, you know how much you jam that kid. If he goes to school now, he has Indian friends. They find out who he is. They're gonna bully, man. Like, fuck, man. I've had to move camera because my other one died. But yeah, her apology. Yeah, that was less. Again, less infuriating. That one made a bit of sense on YouTube that she did. I'm glad she turned the comments off, because I wouldn't have even been able to witness what those comments would have done to her. But she does genuinely seem embarrassed, at least. Like, she does seem like she's embarrassed, and I would hope that she's changed over the last, I would say 6 years. I wouldn't say 10 years. I think she still thought that for a while. She didn't stop thinking that after the tweet. She thought it for a couple more years and then learned. So I think over the last like 5 years, she's probably changed quite a bit. But yeah, all I can hope is that, like, I don't even know. I don't know how likely it is that she can come back from all of it, but maybe there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Good luck. I still love seeing people do well. So even though she said super hurtful things, I mean, again, I've done dumb stuff in my life. I don't know. I'm half empathizing, half like fuck it. Like, why would I be so nice about it? Because I like, what did she say? Like, did you not read what she just said? So I don't know where to stand on that. But it's not even my place to say. So yeah, I saw the apology on YouTube. It was alright. It was cool. She made it clear that she's super embarrassed. The whole "no one hates me more than me" line is crazy. People spend hundreds of pounds of your collection from a country that you used to hate. They hate you, bro. But yeah, again, thank you for watching and kind of like coming to my channel to understand what's been going on and like see how this has been connected with me. Again, let's have a convo in the comments about this stuff. But yeah, peace, guys.